Hey, what's up? NathanGDavis here. So it's been a while since I talked about any numbers, but there's one that is really special. It's been popping up a lot, and I feel like I need to make a video about it. And that is the number 22. I first started seeing the number 22 last May. I went to grab some Japanese food, and my order number was 22. As I went to leave, I opened the door, and then this loud siren just fills the air. And I look, and a fire truck comes by with a large number 22 on the side of it. And I was like, huh, 22, oh, how about that? And I told Jenna about it, and she's like, that's interesting, and she turned up the volume on the TV, and she wasn't looking at the numbers or anything, but she turned it up to what she thought was appropriate, and it was number 22. Later, we go to Walmart, and we pick out a bunch of flower seeds to grow. She got a bunch of packets, and we start counting them. I'm holding a packet. She counts out that she's holding 21 packets of flowers, and I'm holding number 22. So that was very interesting. We needed to get Drano. I forgot, so I ran back to go get it, and guess what aisle it was on? Number 22. We're walking over to the checkout, and this guy, he pulls out, he's carrying a cart full of boxes to stock the shelves, and it says Department 22 on like all the boxes. And we go to the checkout, there's a magazine that I see, it says, she's a size 22. The guy checking out in front of us, he's got an envelope with cash he's pulling out, and there's a random 22 printed on the envelope. Like, I'm not kidding you. It is just absolutely crazy how often the number 22 is just popping up left and right, left and right. And I remember Jenna was making something in the microwave, and I just happened to look over at the time, and I looked, and it said 22. And I looked away. Like, I looked at it for the entire second that it was 22. I was like, it should have changed by now, but I looked away before it actually changed. But I looked at it for the entire second that it was there. So that was crazy. So we started seeing the number 22. I told Jenna about it. And then the very next day, there's this new series on Netflix called Between, which is the name of my hometown. And guess what it's about? Everyone who hits 22 dies. Like, what is going on? And I remember Taylor Swift did a song about being 22, and I posted about it on Facebook. I was like, what is going on here? I mean, this is just ridiculous. Like, it's not every day I feel inspired to speak about a number, And, yeah, nobody else, I guess, was really seeing the number 22, but I just wanted to put it out there so that way, like, other people could notice. I always see lists of 22 things. Like magazines passing by or scrolling through my Facebook feed, there's just all these lists of 22 things for some reason. That's strange. And, okay, yeah, about a year later after I started seeing 22, 22-7 is becoming a thing. And I'm like, what is the story with 22-7? Like, what is the relationship? And 22 divided by 7 is 3.14 and something. So it's pretty much pi. It's an approximation of pi. And so that's like a very cool mathematical thing. I started my YouTube channel here on July 22nd. That was pretty cool. I was seeing, I don't know, just things that had 22 and 7 just left and right. And I'm like, okay, so it's not just 22. 22-7 is its own thing even. Every time I leave my neighborhood, I pass 2 mailboxes that say 722. Yeah, like why would you need 2 mailboxes that say the same number on them? Okay, I'm dealing with sand in the backyard. There's big 50-pound bags of sand, and I notice on there that 50 pounds equals 22.7 kg. And I'm like, holy crap. 22.7, now that's interesting. And then I'm going to throw away the bag that I just read that on, and I close the recycling bin, and right there it says the load or like the max weight limit is like 227 pounds. And I'm just like, wow, that's really interesting. So yeah, 22.7 was just popping up, 722, and yeah, just the number 22 by itself. So yeah, 22 divided by 7, that's pi. So that's an actual thing. That's interesting. And yeah, basically I just wanted to bring it to your attention so maybe you'll start seeing it in places too.